Hey! Here's today's tip to help you be prepared for an emergency situation. Enjoy!
In this video, I will show you a Wikiup shelter build in 8 easy steps with an option to add a fire pit if needed. A Wikiup is a type of Native American shelter made from forest and woodland debris. It's easy to see why it's one of the best survival shelters, as it's a versatile design that is simple to build, requires minimal tools and labour, and is ideal for a wide range of climates and seasons. I've put some links showing some valuable tools in the description for you. A Wikiup shelter can be used temporarily or as a long-term shelter with a small fire pit inside. To build a Wikiup with a fire pit, follow these simple steps. Step 1. Find the right location. Building this shelter and maintaining a fire requires many branches, leaves and forest debris, so finding a forested place that reduces the need to locate and transport materials to your site is great. Check for animal tracks too, to see what kind of wildlife you can expect in your area. For long-term survival, situating your shelter near to water is also a good idea. Step 2. Prepare the area. Clear the forest floor, removing any sharp rocks, and plan the layout of your shelter. Clear a space for your fire, remove any debris, and dig a small fire pit if possible. Step 3. Build the frame. The most straightforward frame for a Wikiup is 3 long solid poles or branches attached at the top to form a tripod. Spread them out as far as you can at the base, preferably so they're wider than you if you're lying down. You can lay out a sleeping bag or blanket on the ground as you do this for a quick measurement. These poles are the main support for the whole structure, so look for branches that are roughly 10+ feet long and thick enough to support weight and withstand the weather. Lash the top of the tripod together with vines, rope, cord, or any other materials you have or can source. Step 4. Add more poles to define the shape and structure. Choose more long, strong poles or branches and use them to determine the form and walls of your Wikiup. In most cases, you can lean them against the tripod without having to lash them in place. Step 5. Build the walls. Select bushy, leafy branches and begin to build out the walls. Use fresh green wood if you can, as it reduces the hazards if you have a fire inside your shelter. Lean the branches against the outside of the frame, starting at the bottom. The lower branches will support the branches that you lie further up the exterior wall. Step 6. Leave an opening to act as a door. Position your doorway to face away from any prevailing winds. If you want, you can build a door frame out of 3 pieces of wood and lash it to the structure to create a more defined entrance. And you can weave branches above the doorway to create a thatch. Step 7. Insulate the shelter. If you're going to experience cold and wet weather, continue to add more branches, leaves and moss and other debris to the outside of the Wikiup. Leave a gap at the top so that the smoke from your fire can escape. If you have a tarp, you can wrap the Wikiup to seal out the wind and rain before adding any external branches for further insulation. Finally, step 8. But first, if you found this video helpful, it would be fantastic to drop me a comment below and give me a big old thumbs up, as it does help support my channel. Step 8. Finish the inside. If possible, use rocks to surround your fire pit. They will help contain the fire and radiate heat. Be sure to pile up any leaves, mosses or branches that you may be using as bedding away from the fire area though. Think like a yo-yo survivor and be prepared for when you're on your own. And share this video with your family and friends too, so they can be smart and be ready in case of a survival situation. Stay safe!